not only is it game week, birthday week, going to be finding out. Hello. We have a special guest in our new studio bunker.
I don't know if he's special or a guest.
No, I think he's both.
Some people call me special.
That's not nice. Terry Harvin making his way in. New general. I guess you're not new anymore.
Well, that's what I mean. He's not really a guest. He's the boss.
Are y'all on the air?
Yeah,
we are.
We just started.
This is awesome.
We are literally on.
Hey! This is great.
I got to turn your mic on.
Wow.
You getting ready for Saturday?
Turning my mic off.
Yeah, just wait. Remember, I've got control of the mute button.
So me walking in totally screwed up this whole thing, didn't it?
No, this was the plan because he had your lower third ready.
There
Now,
you go.
actually, I was using it as a placeholder since we're redoing a bunch of stuff around here. I was using it as a placeholder as one of the top 3.
Look, the redecorating is really nice. We've got the Drain the Swamp picture. We got some stuff from late 80s, early 90s. Kid dreaming of watching, I'm going to say, Darren Willis catching a pass up there.
Ooh.
It was really nice until, if you look on your Facebook live stream, from about here and half the screen that way is not decorated yet. We're only expecting to have 2 people.
That's awesome.
There's kind of a line of demarcation right about
Is that
here.
what this is? Okay, I get nothing over here. So
Yeah, it's fine. You fill it up yourself.
y'all get to have all the fun, so I thought I would just step in.
That's fine.
By the way, I'm on that print behind you.
Which one?
Just for the record, right there. See if you can find me.
Which one are we
That
looking at?
hurts.
Oh, it's
There
right in
you
the middle.
go. See, that hurts.
You're in the
guys.
middle.
That
Sorry, I
hurts.
was looking on the kind of edge.
That looks like a really athletic play you're about to make because it looks like 34 is about to tackle you, and it looks
Yeah.
like the other dude's about to.
So let me tell you. Let me break that play down.
Dance
So
with
what
me.
I did was I tucked it. I faked the kick. I rolled. Did a spin move.
Okay.
And then I took off down the sideline and scored.
That's what you were going to do at middle in, what was it?
Yeah, that was maybe Pop Warner football.
It was at 90?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a dream.
The one field goal snapper, you threw the pass.
Oh yeah, that was great. That's Middle Tennessee State.
Yeah.
The Blue Raiders.
Scott Chafin.
Scott Chafin and Booch Donnelly was the head coach for Middle Tennessee State. It was the only time I ever been to a football game. I think it's probably the only college football coach that had a song named after him. So they would sing a song like country song. Booch Donnelly. Anyway, you
that
go to
how it went?
Murfreesboro. That's all they have to do up there if you've ever been up that way. But anyway, so yeah, that happened. The ball. I rolled out, almost got killed, and
Have you ever seen the video of that?
it's beautiful.
No.
Pure athlete, wasn't I?
He broke a tackle.
Yes. Yes, and there was a stain in my white pants afterwards. But that's a story for another day. But it was 4th and 1, and I made a 1-yard pass, but we didn't get the first down. So go figure that out. Did you see that on video? You got to show me. Actually, don't show
I've
me.
sent you that. I texted you
I
that.
don't want to see it. That'd be embarrassing.
If I could make that available if you'd like.
Yeah, send it to me again. But since you have a guest coming in, don't you?
We're going to be visiting with Dave Friedman, the radio play-by-play guy for the Gardner-Webb running Bulldogs. Not fighting Bulldogs.
Running
They're running
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
They're called the Running Bulldogs.
The running
No,
Bulldogs.
not running. Running apostrophe.
It's like Raging Cajuns. Running Bulldogs, Raging Cajuns. No G on the end of it.
Yeah, well, I know y'all going to get into the nuts and bolts of this ball game, so I'll let y'all do that. I'm nervous for every game, so it doesn't really matter who we're playing. But in particular, when you have 2 Lamb boys as your coaches, that kind of adds a little bit to it for me. So I'm a little squeamish coming to this ball game, but I do want to say,
Yeah, I was about to say
ask
you had a
purpose.
You had a
behind this.
motive for coming in here. I have a feeling.
Y'all are doing this tonight because we're not doing a coaches show.
Correct.
So y'all announced that Hail Southern Live will be Thursday night.
Yes.
No, we have not.
You have not officially.
No.
A couple people had asked us on social media. We shared that with them, the name of what the show is going to be and when it's going to be, but we haven't blasted out.
it. Well, Hail Southern Live is because we need to do something to encompass all the sports and the university, and obviously Hail Southern is a big deal. So we were looking for a different name, and thought Hail Southern Live would be a good one just to encompass all. So it's an inside look to Georgia Southern athletics. You'll still continue to do the show, and it's going to be really cool. We got some new features we'll do this year, some different shots, working on some new software programs so that the show will stream not only on Facebook Live, but also on gseagles.com and maybe YouTube Live and some other things. And we have some new sponsors as well. So that's exciting. And the first segment will give you the opportunity to talk to somebody other than the football coach, for instance, Chad Lunsford. And we're going to do it at Bishop Fieldhouse. I know there's been some questions about that. And, the elephant in the room, well, besides myself, because I need to go on a diet, is this whole COVID thing, right? So what y'all did last year at Bishop worked, but now let's invite the public in. It's a controlled environment, so what a great opportunity to bring the kids. Let them go play on the field. You can go up there, have something to eat, have an adult beverage or a Coke or.
Can we go play on the field?
No, y'all can't. Y'all have to work. Right. But then the coach can come straight from practice. Chad Lunsford comes straight from practice on a Thursday and come on up and do the show with y'all. So it's a good opportunity, again, being at the field right there at Paulson Stadium. I think it's going to work out just well. Just fine.
Very nice. So Thursday, the debut of Hail Southern Live.
Hail Southern Live, Thursday.
Gene Bishop Fieldhouse.
Gene Bishop Fieldhouse. Of course, Morris Bank is the presenting sponsor for football season, so they're one of our big sponsors for that. And then Macon Occupational Medicine will be a new sponsor y'all will see on there. That'll be on the graphics. Macon Occupational Medicine is helping us to make sure that we can pull this off, because typically you're doing it at a restaurant or something like that. So they're making that happen for us. So, of course, Blue Mile Catering will be doing the food for us. So Macon Occupational Medicine out of Macon, Georgia, we appreciate them. They'll be doing that and also helping provide the streaming services for us. So because of those great sponsors, we can start doing some other things, right? So that, again, being where the fans are, 365, 7 days a week. So if you can't watch it live, you can go back and watch the recorded version.
Sure.
If you'd like to watch it live, you can do so from your phone, from Facebook Live or YouTube Live or on website, gseagles.com, of course. And then, of course, on our great radio partners. So we have a great one here in town, 94.9.
Yeah, so it's part of what we've been talking about the last couple of weeks and months of adding new ways to get Georgia Southern content. We launched the YouTube channel. You'll be streaming on YouTube TV on that part as well, doing it on gseagles.com, here on Facebook Live as well. But I know there's a big part that you're really excited about, not necessarily for Hail Southern Live, but kind of transitioning since it is game week. First home game for Georgia Southern is the season opener against Gardner-Webb this weekend, and a lot of really big food partners that I know you're really excited about.
I am excited. I wish you could use a thin lens on this camera, and unfortunately it doesn't.
That's why the lower third's there.
So lower third, okay, yeah, cut the belly off. But I do enjoy food, and tailgating, of course, and football, it all wraps up around it. So we were looking for great opportunities with our sponsors, right? Some of our food partners, and also looking at it from a fan perspective. And I got to give Jared Benko, our AD, and Chris Davis, our deputy AD, a lot of credit because they're always thinking about the fan. What's the experience like for them? And what they kept coming back to is Ibis does a really good job with our concessions, but knowing a brand all at the end of the day is about who you know and trust, who you think of first. Yeah. So the opportunity for our fans to walk into the stadium and see a concession stand branded with Zaxby's and be able to get a Zaxby's sandwich, right?
That's huge.
That's a big deal. Yeah. Or Rolling Monkey. If you haven't been to Rolling Monkey, that's a pretty cool place. Handcrafted ice cream right there at the stadium.
Had a couple of athletic fundraisers over there over the summer.
Yep, they helped out a lot of different programs there. They've done a good job, and they're local. And, of course, we don't need to tell you about the story about Zaxby's. If you're a Georgia Southern person, you know the story of Zaxby's. Your Pie is a great opportunity for Your Pie to come in. Your Pie is owned for this local franchise in Statesboro and in downtown Savannah by Joe Hunt, a Georgia Southern grad who used to be in franchising with Zaxby's. A little bit crazy there, right? Hired a lot of Georgia Southern folks, and he bought the franchise here, so he's going to be providing Your Pie at the games. Socheros, which I love me some Socheros now. Fresh Mex.
Yeah, you seem like a Socheros guy.
I am, because, the problem is it stresses me out because I get there and I want everything, right? So can you put this in there and that? And so you think you're being healthy and then you just throw it all in there.
Well, that styrofoam can only hold so much.
It is. And, they're working on a bucket for me, that looks like a hat, a sombrero, but they'll bring that out. But Doug Purrier and his team out of Blackshear, Georgia, he owns 8 of them in Southeast Georgia. And then, of course, here's another tradition that everyone knows the name, Vandy's Barbecue. Vandy's Barbecue will be there, and they'll have a concession stand. So that's just some of them inside the stadium. And the other exciting things that we're doing is obviously the tailgate concert. So you guys will have a different look. I should say you will have a different look. Danny and I will be running around the parking lot in the golf cart. Did I tell you that, by the way?
running around in a golf. Does that mean I got to run alongside it, or
yeah,
do I got to drive?
That's I'm going to loosen you up a little bit so that you'll be ready for the game.
Okay.
No, but we have a great tailgate stage that's being done for the radio crew, thanks to Whitfield Signs. It'll be the Cutwater Spirits tailgate stage, being all redone, which is fantastic. Cutwater is spirits in a can, or cocktails in a can, or ready-made drink, whatever the right term is that you want to use. You get the idea. On the opposite end, where the end of the Eagle Walk happens, we'll have a big stage set up, and that'll be the Cutwater stage as well. Cocktails, pregame rock concert. We have a 90s rock band coming in starting at 3:30. We'll play until 5:30 because we want fans to be in the stadium in time for Freedom's flight from Morris Bank.
It returns this year.
It returns. Morris Bank, thank you. Stepping up and looking forward to Steve Hine. He's already been out there practicing. I've had a great chance. If you have not had the opportunity to go by the Lamar Q Ball Raptor Center, I highly encourage you to do so. Steve gave me a tour. Unbelievable facility. Unbelievable. Yeah. So there's a lot of, and I'm taking up all your time, a lot of great things happening this year, and I'm very excited about it. Now we just have to pull it off. Oh, by the way, on-field cabanas, the Bud Light cabanas in the end zone.
Yeah, five of them already.
Sold. Already sold. Bud Light, big sponsor, as y'all know. We're having alcohol inside the stadium thanks to our good friends at Bud Light. So you'll have all the Anheuser-Busch products in there.
Okay, concessions-wise, do we know the locations of some of those new offerings?
Correct. On the that would be the north side, which is what some folks would call home, right? The press box side.
Yeah.
When you're walking up from the tailgate lot, on the first one on the right is going to be Zaxby's.
Okay.
Okay. You go down a little further, and then there'll be beer stations, by the way, on the right when you're walking up. And then as you go right in the middle of the courtyard in front of what folks know as Eagle Club, right? There'll be a beer section, and there'll be Rolling Monkey right there.
Ooh. So right behind the press box is Rolling Monkey.
Right behind the press box.
Sounds about right.
In between the quarter. Where you going? Going to Rolling Monkey. Anyway, don't get me one of them little things. I'm going to wrap it up. Anyway, where's Terry? He's playing with Rolling Monkey ice cream down there. He's doing it again. So anyway, they'll have a beer station there, and then a little bit further, right past the University Bookstore where they sell, is going to be Vandy's Barbecue. So then if you flip to the other – let me stop. On the green hill, the grass hill, right? The grass hill right there near
between the press box and the FOC.
Yeah, there you go. We'll be providing cardboard boxes again.
That's awesome.
Sliding down the hills, thanks to our good friends at Domino's. So Domino's Pizza stepped up with cardboards, the pizza boxes, and you'll be able to slide down the hill. And during the game, we're going to do a Domino's Dash, which is going to be a race. So a Domino's Dash, and that'll be fun. So
I like that.
Until they hit the brick wall. But no, we have padding for that too, so we're all good. On the opposite side, I'll make it quick. Obviously on the field, right on the Field of Dreams area in front behind the end zone will be the 5 Cabanas. Then on the opposite side, you'll have a big Bud Light tent, which will be the Bud Light fan zone area where they can buy beer. And then you keep swinging around. You have the regular concession stands, the great French fries from Ibis, of course, will be there, and other things. They go down a little further, you'll have Socheros. And then a little bit further, you'll have Europi pizza. So a lot of fun stuff. So, Danny, there may be times where I'm not up there with you because, I like to make pizza.
There may be times where I'm not up there with you.
Well, maybe we're up there eating, taco in a cup might be a little bit of a challenge for me today.
Your taco in a cup is kind of taking a back seat now, hasn't it?
It really is. It really is. But thanks for letting me barge in on you. I know you have that key interview coming up, and excited about football season, excited to the fans never went away. They just weren't in the stands.
Right.
Fans, it's 365, 7 days a week, and that's what fandom's all about. And there's no better example of that than Eagle Nation with Georgia Southern, because they follow us, and that's what's made our jobs a lot easier. In that businesses, corporate partners who understand us know that our fans will do business with them because of who they're doing business with, right? And that's what's exciting. So we've got a lot of new ones. Vive, you mentioned Vive already?
I don't know that we've mentioned that. It's going to be live from the Vive broadcast booth.
That's right. Did you know this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Just making sure. I forget what I tell y'all when I don't. Live from the Vive broadcast booth. That's right.
It's got a couple more days.
That's what the live read looks like.
That's actually how it's going to sound, of course. And Ford will be back, Synovus Bank, Morris Bank. So we have a lot of different banks there. State Farm 2 State Farm agents, Matthew Tyson, whose dad, Alan's always been involved, right, with the program. And Matthew graduated from Georgia Southern, but Pat Parker, who was a punter here at Georgia Southern.
In their commercial, you're actually going to hear Alan and Pat Parker going back and forth on the read. It was cool to have both of them in the studio the last couple days.
Oh,
last
that's
week,
awesome. Maybe? That's great. So anyway, a lot of fun stuff. Peanuts. We appreciate that we got the Peanut Commission back again. Of course, the National Guard.
Got Heritage Peanut as well.
Heritage Peanut. I'm very excited about
You a
them.
boiled peanut guy, Danny?
I haven't had them in a while, but the time I did, I liked it.
See, I'm not usually a boiled peanut guy, and I never realized that boiled. I know you are.
Daryl Lynn's big on boiled peanuts.
I never realized that boiled peanuts were goober peas. I thought it was two different things.
Oh, yeah.
You're such a goober.
Yeah, I know. Missed that.
What a goober you are.
They've got so many different flavors with Heritage Peanut.
Yeah,
I might have to
pretty
try
fun.
them.
Yeah, we got a lot of fun stuff going on this year. And again, okay, you gotta have some patience because obviously it's game 1, right? So we're going to get back. There may be some things that you see game 1 that the next home game will be a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
So, and that's just the way it is. But it's just so good to get back and having fans here that I'm excited. So thanks for letting me drop in on you. I'm going to go back to work. Got a proposal we're working on. We have some more because we're not stopping. We have more and more people that are wanting to jump on with us and be great partners. So thank you, Eagle Nation, for doing so. And thank you, Danny and Colin, for what you're doing here.
Hang on. We've got a question coming in on Facebook Live for you.
Uh-oh, who's it from? It depends.
From Glenn Ingram.
Oh, Glenn. Yeah, I got your invoice, Glenn, okay? I'll pay you. Would you get off my butt? I love me some Glenn
He wants
Ingram.
to know what your favorite part of game day is.
Ooh.
And has it changed now that your role has changed?
What I can do in public?
We're not.
That's true.
We're not going to know that until Saturday.
That's true.
That's a valid point.
I am freaking out a little bit more because it is a totally different animal, right?
So does that mean I can mess with you now?
Yeah, you probably can. My favorite part about game day and game is waking up. Because you wake up, it's like, oh, game day.
We got a game.
In particular, and y'all all know when it happens, remember when you walk outside in the morning and the air just feels different?
It's the smell.
Yeah.
It smells different. You
smell
know it's
it,
football season.
It's on your skin. It's, and you know, the little tingle, and you go, it's that time, right?
For sure.
And there's that's the fun part. And so, yes, Glenn, I know where you're getting at. And thankfully to my good friends at Cutwater Canned Spirits and Canned Cocktail and Spirits, they also make a Bloody Mary in a can that's already pre-mixed. It's actually pretty good.
Have the cases been trucked into you yet?
No. We won't do that, of course, but we will. Okay, we might. Yeah. But anyway, there'll be a lot of that. But there's, it's game day. It's just all the excitement. It's seeing the fans. It's seeing people. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to sports, in particular Georgia Southern, it helps you forget everything. And goodness knows we need to forget some of the things that are going on right now, of course, in our world. And it's just a nice escape, right? So, and during the game, you're going to see some of when I'm talking about what's going on in Afghanistan and with military and, of course, with COVID. So we'll do some things to recognize and honor that, particularly our military personnel. So we're excited, very excited about that. But, Glenn, my most favorite part about game day are the fans and the people and to see the little ones. I love to see the little ones.
Appreciate you coming by.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks for letting me stop in.
Always.
Oh, yeah.
You know where we are.
I do. I see this. Does Chris Davis know he took over this room yet?
That's your job.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. So by the way, Chris, since this room wasn't being used, we've taken it over. Thanks to our good friends at Macon Occupational Medicine. There you go. But anyway, I'll see you guys Thursday. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. But definitely Thursday night, and looking forward to that. And I don't know what food I'll have there yet.
Ooh,
but I
stay
know
tuned.
It will be good, I'm sure, because it's from Blue Mile. They do a good job.
Always.
Thank you, my friends.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. Once again, the incomparable Terry Harvin.
That took care of the first segment.
That took care of, yeah.
And I think
always does.
And that's a lot of stuff that we needed to get out there, too. So that was productive in a lot of ways.
No doubt.
Taking my mic and going.
He's taking his microphone and going home. He's gone.
I really am. He gone. Love y'all. Mean it.
Goodbye, Terry.
Go Eagles. G-A-T-A. Just one more time.
Kind of disappointed it took until he was heading out of the room for that.